Honorable Koech, you chair the Committee on Defense, Foreign Relations and Intelligence, and the President is saying quite a few things there. We've not heard a President speak about the former or the immediate predecessor in such a manner. How much intelligence is available that indeed the former President is involved and he's the one bringing in Mungeki? I don't know whether it's true that they're there, but Honorable Mutunga says it's Mungeki that was attacking people in Nakuru.
Yeah.
First of all, from being the chairman of, of intelligence and defense and foreign relations, I get privileged information occasionally. And there is a pointer that the former president is participating in financing of this terrorism. I'll tell you that Uhuru Kenyatta did not believe, because that William Ruto was going to be the president of this country. He was not his candidate. You will remember also that even after the president won, and when we received congratulatory messages from different head of state, locally, the president was yet to issue a congratulatory message to His Excellency William Samoei Ruto. And I'm sure it's not strange. Everyone in this country knows the kind of relationship they had before and the sunset of his presidency. So I think he's not happy that William Ruto is the president of this country. And of course,
so you can prove that indeed he's financing this protest?
He is financing.
How much?
That is a matter that we've said that, then other investigative agencies, it will be handed over to investigative agencies.
How much has he financed?
There's a lot of money that is going around, from funding Mungiki to financing Azimio directly and financing, even using their connection.
How is that happening?
In using some of their connection in the judiciary to frustrate this Finance Act are some of the things that we know are happening.
What do you mean, at the judiciary? What connections?
There's no connection, but I can tell you there is a lot of things that is being played. There's a lot of games that are being played. It is pointing to the former president, and many people know that. Even in this table, everyone knows that he's part of it. He's part of the team that is continuously financed this organization of William Ruto's government. He's unhappy about it.
How much, Honorable Koech?
There's so much. I can tell you, you must have looked at and in fact, the way to look at it is different. Look at it this way, that a former sitting president had a milk plant outside the country. And now the government is saying, no, you cannot bring in milk from outside the country. We are farmers to protect in this country. And he lays off half of his workforce in that country. Of course, he is meant to react.
So was that on purpose by the government?
It was not on purpose. It's to protect. It is the cartels that have perpetuated farmer suffering. And that is why this government is going hard on coffee cartels, going hard on milk cartels, and state capture.
What has that got to do with the former president?
You know, is a vast interest in different sectors. And I think some of them directly affect his business, and he's unhappy about that. But that as it may.
But you say the action is not on purpose.
Yeah, but that as it may, let me not even go.
No, not so much. You know so much of what the government is doing.
Yes.
Because you're saying that he had captured. What now? What has state capture become?
State capture is when you monopolize every sector. So
the government is dealing with that?
We are dealing. That was our promise to the people.
But you're saying it's not on purpose?
It is not. If it touches on a family business or an individual's business, so be it. Okay. What we are saying is that is...
So let's get back to the initial question I asked.
The initial question is that is the person of the former president financing Maandamano?
How is he doing that?
He is financing.
How much is it?
He's giving resources I might not quantify. I do not know how much. There's trail to the fact that he's been personally financing demonstrations.
How is that money moving?
It is being given to individuals. I'm told some in cash. I'm told some in money transfers. There's paper trail to show that he's been responsible. And that is some of the information that we agreed to give to the investigative agencies of this country.
Yes, Honorable Mbui.
Sam, thank you. You know, Sam, this issue of Uhuru is very painful to listen to leaders talk about him the way they are. Having served as president for 10 years, and all of them voted for him. I didn't. But I think he should be respected for having served. And we also have to create a way by which people who have served in such offices, we respect them once they've retired, so that we, because even us, even those who are in office now, we will still retire. But, the main question you've asked, you've asked Nelson here, is what was, how much, what was being paid. I would like to analyze these demonstrations. Demonstrations is just people that come out. How do you say that they are being financed? How do you finance? What are you paying for? There are no guns. There are no vehicles. What is it that there is no ammunition? So what is it that you're saying is being paid for? Because unless you're saying that Uhuru is paying for stones, and I think stones are all over, littered all over the country. So I don't know when you keep saying that, Uhuru has been financing Maandamano. And let me say this: I think we need to put to rest the issue of Uhuru and his presidency, because it's over. But when you listen to the tone that the president has taken, and I want to say that the position of president, once you assume that office, you are the symbol of unity for the whole country. But you listen to the words that he talked. He said, tutakusafirisha. Now, what do you mean utatusafirisha? Because there is a plan to safirisha Uhuru and Raila. What is it? What is the veiled message there? I'm very worried. And then he says, bure kabisa. And then he says, amemuroga. Then he says, mtu akitendawili. And even our children watch news. And our small children watch the president. And they want to hear the president speak in a manner of bringing us all together. So I want to just say it's unfortunate that these are, words coming out of the head of state. And I want to plead that this country is for all of us. Let us be careful how we address each other. We need to respect each other, and it's going to help us. But finally, on the issue, this thing of Maandamano, Mahatma Gandhi helped to liberate India from the British rule. Completely non-violently. And people can even go and just sit down. Are you going to come and beat us up when we are seated down on the roadside, Because demonstration is not about throwing stones. It's just about expressing ourselves.
Yes.
And we will continue to express ourselves. Nelson and Mutunga, you said you want a vibrant opposition.
Yes.
Allow us to express ourselves. In the house, outside the house, allow us to express ourselves. But don't come there and intimidate us using state forces and national police service, because that's unfair.
Okay. Now, so here we are.